Hello guys, I am back here at the Hunter Call of the Wild, and as you can see in the right, the new feeder pack is out, so let's test it. To do this, I'll probably choose Savannah. Let me see what reserves do we have. But Emerald Coast might be good too. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're going to Emerald Coast. So with this update, also the uh, patch, I think it's the patch 9.0 came, and one of the main things that they did was reset all of the magpie geese population and stubble quail. So no more max levels, more above level, max level animal spawn, and every animal is a level 5 or has a diamond trophy. So I think this is the if you had already searched for in your map for stubble quail or magpie, it's the time to go see if you have a diamond on your map. Okay, some red here. Okay, so let's see. Here in store, if we go down, there will be here game feeders. So we have the carcass feeder, the mineral leak feeder, and the sand tube feeder. And I will be trying all of them today. So to start, let's see how much do they weigh. 6. Oh, they're actually quite. How? Oh my gosh, I forgot. They're not heavy. They're light. Yeah, they're actually quite light. So I'll put my Burge loadout, and I'll take a couple guns. We can take the Zagan and the Stramberg. Let's see if we can fit all of them. Nope. Okay, yeah. I might just set up all of the feeders and then come back with you guys. So wait a second there. Okay guys, so I'm now approaching where I will be putting my mineral leak feeder. And as you can see, I changed maps. I decided to go here in Savannah because I think this one is the better one to try these new feeders. It has a lot of open spaces and a lot of species that are attracted to some of these feeders. And one thing that they decided to do with this update is also change the feeders UI. So now when you go here, it will say the tracked species in the reserve. And as you can see, we have springbok, lesser kudu, Cape buffalo, gamsbok, and blue wildebeest. And if you want to see all the species that are attracted, you can just go here and down here, or maybe not, where is it? But in the codex there will be a page that says feeders that I am not finding for some reason. Okay. Does it have? I don't. Oh, here it is, game feeder. So it's in tutorial log. And if you go here to game feeder pack 2, we have the carcass feeder and the mineral leak feeder. So here you can see all of the species that are attracted, and to specify, they will say here when you are in a certain reserve. So now let's move on to the tube sand feeder, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, so now I'm here arriving at where I'll be putting the tube sand feeder, and one thing that I forgot to say is that basically what type of species are attracted to each feeder. So to the mineral leak feeder, every non-predator animal will be attracted, and for the tube sand feeder, small predators will be. So if we go here, just let me, okay, refill, and it will attract warthog and side-stripped yackle. And of course, in other reserves, it will attract red foxes, coyotes, and just so you know, if you like place it somewhere, you need to, unless you've seen like a guide or so, it is more likely that the feeder won't be, that this won't be the best spot. So you gotta play with the feeders, as I don't know if this one is the best place. I'll be testing that out. And if it is not, I'll be shifting it for another place so you guys can see how it works. And finally, now let's move to the best one, that is the carcass feeder. And before, oh no, okay. So let's go, and I think I'll be going right here, north. Yeah. Okay, so see you in a sec. Okay, so we now are here in the location. I will be putting the last feeder of the pack, the carcass feeder. So here, let's refill it with the carcass. Yeah, this one is crazy, man. So now what I will do is set up the time for Springbok, and then go check the feeder, set up the time for the Jackal and check that feeder, and finally set the time for feeding time for Lions and check this feeder. I'll be also testing this with probably mountain lions and the crocodiles, the saltwater crocodiles. So let's get right into it. Okay, so now I'm heading toward the mineral leak feeder location. I set up here a tent nearby so I can get to the feeder more easily. And let's see and hope that we have some springboks. Oh, no, that's some jackals. Nope, we don't. So I will need to change the location of the feeder. But we also have some jackals feeding. And I can go check the other feeder, the Centube feeder. Okay, yeah, that is cool. Let's see. Oh, it is up here. Yep. And one of advice that I want to give you guys is that don't expect for the feeders to attract the animals at first try. In this case, as you can see, it happened. We have some side strip jackals at the feeder, and that is really cool. Okay, you know what? Let's take a shot at that level 5. Argus. Yep. It might have been a spine shot. I don't know. Let's pick him up. Okay. And before I change the time for lion feed time, I'll be changing the mineral leak feeder, so you guys don't have to wait. But first, let's grab this one. So, as I was saying, don't expect the feeders to start attracting the animals at the first try. Give it some time, change time a couple times, and it will probably work. So now we have this jackal over here. Pretty ugly, if you ask me. They urgently need to remodel this, guys. Let's see. Yeah, it was a spine shot. but these guys are so small that I was pretty sure that I would be hitting either the spine or below it, so yeah. It is not even close to be a diamond, so nothing to worry about. But these guys, they need a remodel really bad. That is for sure. Okay, let's move on to the carcass feeder. Okay, so I already changed the time and also changed the feeders for the mineral leak feeders location. So hopefully we'll have some springbok there this time. But before, of course, we'll need to check the carcass feeder. Gamsbok fling, and there we have nothing. Really? Okay, so as I said, guys, don't expect for there to be animals in your first try. So let's check here the Gamsbok. That's not a bad 4. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. So let's see. Let's try the Springbok feeder. Okay, here we are. And there's the feeder. And we have actually one Springbok and one wildebeest. Okay, that's not too much, but I guess it's a start. There's another Springbok. Yep, let's take a shot at them. Okay, 400. That thing is going to be messed up to hit. Yep, I think we have 2 kills. That's correct. Okay, let's go grab them and try the lion again. If it doesn't work, I'll probably just move on to Crocs or Mountain Lion. Oh, that's a lion. 5 medium. Is he rare? I don't think so. Yeah, that is not rare. But you know what? Why not kill him? Let me catch my breath. Okay, wait a second, catch it again. Yep, should be down. Perfect. Okay, 3 kills. That is awesome. Oh, more lions. Yeah, okay. Okay, here it is, the Springbok. Okay. A black-brown, double long shot. And the vital on the wildebeest. Yep, there are no more zones probably in this area. There it is. And after that we have the lion to go get. Here it is. Also a pretty good shot. Not bad. And the lion is way over there. That's also a lion. And here it is. Oh, that's another lion. Do we have? Is that a drink zone over there? I'm not sure. But what I'm sure is that this guy will die. A sin? Yep. Wait. What? He's not... Oh, he is dead. He'll just take some time to die. Yep, now he's dead. Okay, there's the first one, level 5. Okay. Just 10 double lung shot. Rabbit. Oh, isn't that a max weight jackal? Let me make sure. But let's go grab the one. It is not. Max weight is 14 kg. Here's the blood. Yep. Valgard, as always, punching them hard. Some more lions. They don't end. What is that? My gosh, I forgot how Savannah was loaded up. Light brown, yep. Cool stuff. Yep. One Gamsbok to the collection. Level 4, and I actually didn't botch him. That's strange. I thought I shot him 3 or 4 times. Okay, so I think we already tested up in here the new feeders, so let's just jump to another map and try them there. Okay guys, as I said, I was supposed to get here in Silver Ridge Peaks and test the new feeders a little, but what happened is that the video ended up being too long and I'll need to make it a little bit shorter, so I won't be including the part I hunt some mountain lions here in Silver Ridge Peaks, but of course I'll be bringing more videos with the new feeders as they are really cool and I really enjoyed them. And to end this video, I just want to ask you for a like and to hit that subscribe button because it really helps growing the channel. And finally, leave a comment with your opinion. I would really like to know what you thought of this video. So see you next video.